Varicose veins. What's going on, Secoya Nation? Dr. Joe bringing you today's wellness wisdom, and we're back. It's been a brief reprieve, but we're excited to bring in more informative information that can enhance your life. Today we're talking about varicose veins. We don't know what those are. Typically they show up on the legs, but they technically can come from any vein. And veins have valves in them, and if there's too much pressure, like pushing up toward the liver and it's pushing back down, it blows those valves out, and then blood starts collecting and the blood vessel starts distending or getting bigger, and the brain can't tell the muscle to contract in that blood vessel. So this is some information to help enhance your understanding of your life and what happens in your life and with your body, if you will, so you can understand the deeper meaning of what's going on, rather than just assuming like, my mom had varicose veins, my grandma had varicose veins, and I guess I'm screwed. Okay? So one of the first things they talk about is wanting to, conflict doing, not wanting to go back into the fold. It's like there's a stressful situation, and veins are about, and vasculature is about going with the flow. So like if you can't handle the stress of the situation, the stress of life, and you don't want to go back into that, it's like your veins, become incompetent, if you will. And so the feminine side is like I drag my sentence around. It's like in the brain-body disconnect, the vein, the varicose vein is like a sentence. It's like a mark of some type of trauma or stress you've experienced, and then you're dragging that with you. It's like a ball and chain through life, if you will. So that's an interesting concept. It's associated with that like the burden you have to drag through your life, or things like that. If you experience a loss of kindness with certain people, that can be a trigger for a varicose vein. So oftentimes you see them on the calves. Calves are the lower leg. It's like inability to keep up. So let's say you can't keep up with someone's expectations, and then they say something that's callous or unkind or unfeeling, and it feels like a quip, and you feel like you're shamed because of it, and it's like a lack of kindness, and that can start affecting, especially if it's repeated over and over and over. That can be a big challenge. Wanting to have control or hold power over everything in your life can also trigger that, like especially if like let's say your thigh, like some people get them on the inside of their thighs and stuff like that. Not feeling rewarded, not feeling promoted, not feeling recognized, appreciated, maybe feel like powerless, or things like that. That can relate to then, if you have that powerless, you want to maintain control over everything, but you don't have that control, so that then manifests in the vein, okay? When you have a home life, or just think of it, your nest, and there's bitterness there's disagreement, there's strife, fundamental issues or disagreements, stuff like that. You have like an opposition. Just like the first thing we talked about, not wanting to go back in the fray can be at home. You have this opposition to wanting to go back home. And if it's this constant daily thing, like let's say you go to work and you just start dreading going home, like, oh God, I can't do it, I don't want to do it. It's that can start eroding the vasculature and start affecting that and creating the varicose vein. So we talked about the home is the nest, not wanting to go back home, because in your home you have a loss of territory, or you feel like you can't be yourself in that territory. There's a further end of the spectrum is like related to sexual conflict, maybe that there's an abusive relationship at home that you don't want to go home to. You feel obligated or compelled to have relations with your partner or something like that. That's all related to this. So this is some information to help broaden your awareness, your understanding of your body and how the veins and stuff like that function in your body, and some of the threads that can possibly affect you from a varicose vein standpoint. Don't take it to the bank, but these are some things that contribute to it. When in doubt, work with your medical provider or your healthcare provider to learn what's going on with your body. Get someone who works through German new medicine, stuff like that, because you deserve to have your brain empowered to then help your body heal. Because in the absence of a trauma, your body breaks down on the inside, i.e. brain first, then body, and then outside. And goes from there, okay? So if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, give it a click, share it with your friends, because I'm sure at least one of you knows someone with varicose vein. Maybe it's grandma, maybe you play this for her in your shovel floor or something like that, I don't know. But she'll benefit from it, because then she'll understand. And if you are someone that feels like or fears that you're inheriting something from your family, watch this over, see the threads, start addressing the stresses. The best thing you can do is start attacking or addressing and going after the stresses that are affecting you, so that the symptom doesn't show up in your body, okay? So thanks for the opportunity to serve you. Appreciate the opportunity. Yeah, what else?
We'll address castor oil questions at another time.
We will address castor oil questions another time. Appreciate the opportunity. We'll come to you soon with some more castor oil answers. All right, guys? Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.